Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Chris with Chris on Demand, and I have a problem. I have a dad bod. Yeah, so listen, I'm in bad shape right now. Not by most people's standards. Most people will hear me say that probably get offended, like you out of shape. Yeah, but I really am. Like I really hadn't been living a healthy, active lifestyle. I really hadn't been living a life that really reflects the way that I like to live. And when it comes to your fitness, like you gotta always earn it. It's something that you always gotta put in the work. Because if you're not, it's gonna show. Whether you getting that work in, with resistance training, or whether or not you locked in on your diet. And so I hadn't been any of that. Matter of fact, just 2 years ago, I was probably in the best shape of my life. At least as good a shape as I've ever been in since, I was a teenager, playing football, being active, running track, all of those things. I was an athlete, and I always been able to maintain a pretty good level of fitness since, because I would always work out. I would work out, fall off a little bit, but I would always reel it back in. And so 2 years ago, I was in the best shape of my life. I was independent, working 100% for myself. Business owner, ran a smoothie shop called Ovilla Nutrition. Was having a blast, and I was running a boot camp. 5 days out the week. Monday through Friday. I had a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 a.m. and then a Tuesday, Thursday, 6:30 p.m. And so in between that, I would be at the store, and then outside of that, I'd be at the gym. And I decided to make a pivot in life, and I ended up ultimately getting into trucking because I felt like it was pandemic proof, and it was something that I wanted to learn more about. And so I decided to go to school, got my CDL. Within a month, upgraded my license and got my Class A, and I ended up taking a local job. Really just to learn the ropes and understand how trucking works, and I actually fell in love with it. I fell in love with the trucker lifestyle, local trucker, like not like a real, not a OTR, not an over the road trucker. But I fell in love with it. I enjoyed being inside of my cab, because it was just me. Like I was so used to giving out so much energy as a trainer, somebody that was like just pouring into people constantly, and I felt kind of empty. And this kind of gave me an opportunity to recharge my battery. So I kind of filled a void that I didn't realize that I actually needed, and I fell in love with it. And so, but with me embracing a trucker lifestyle, it's a very unhealthy lifestyle. And so initially I was able to battle it out and work around it. But as good habits decrease, the bad habits increase. And so I started buying more snacks, first I was doing real good, getting my protein chips, but them protein chips is like, one little bag, like $3. Them Lays is $1. You know what I'm saying? So over time, you start, compromising on some things, and then you start overeating. And then I realized I was just eating on stuff just because I was bored. Or I just wanted something to snack on as, driving all day. And so, recently I went to a different company, and I'm working overnight. And so it's just been extremely difficult because I go in at 10 p.m. If I work a full 14-hour day, then that's noon when I get off. I can choose to go to the gym, but I'm exhausted, so I got to go to sleep. And, the biggest thing that has changed my life is the fact that I recently had another child. And so dealing with a newborn, I'm so far removed from it. I got two children. So one of them is 11. He'll be 12 this year. So I'm so far removed from that. I now have a 6-month-old. And so just the balance of everything and this new schedule that I actively have, it's been nearly impossible for me to maintain the standard that I'm accustomed to having when it comes to fitness. I've still been occasionally going to the gym. I get a nice little workout here and there, but it's not nearly been enough. Like I'm used to being in the gym at least an hour a day, 5 days out the week. It's been lucky if I go every other week, honestly. And the biggest thing that saved me has been I eat pretty well and I know how to eat, but even that's kind of fallen by the wayside. So I decided that I'm going to document my journey. When I started this channel, I said that's what I was going to do, but it's been so difficult because I was just in the thick of, with the infant, you know what I'm saying, with the newborn, I should say. Now he's 6 months, so he's an infant. He's a little active, but he's a very, very chill baby. But it's still difficult for me to get my workouts in. But I decided I'm not going to focus on the things, the obstacles. What I'm going to do is focus on, what I get to do rather than what I have to do, and just shifting my mindset. In order for me to be successful in this journey, in order for anybody to be successful in anything, you have to change your mindset. Once you change your mindset, you can change your life. And so I know what it takes. I've always said no excuses. I've always talked to clients and said, hey, I don't give excuses and I don't take them. And so that's what I'm going to do with myself. I'm going to be my absolute best client first. And like I said, I'm going to document the journey. It's very difficult because I'm doing so much. I'm so busy. I'm trying to maintain, I still have clients, but I'm not, I started a new boot camp with my homeboy recently. That's going well. But I feel like my body is transforming from fitness expert to just the average Joe. And I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So I know what to do. I know how to exercise. I know how to eat. I know how to do all the right things, but it's all about like doing the work. And so I'm just ready to do the work. I'm ready to just shift that mindset, make a hard left, and get right. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what this video is about. It's pretty much just a declaration of saying what it is that I'm going to do because I'm going to get this right. Put in the work, and it starts now. Change starts now. You can either change one day or it can be day one. Choice is yours. Like it's a lot of stuff to consider when you live in a healthy, active lifestyle. Like when you are locked into your fitness journey, and so it's difficult balancing that in trucking. But I love trucking. I don't plan on getting out no time soon. I'll probably do this maybe for the next 2-3 years, honestly. And so, unless it just don't make no sense, unless my business takes off or the YouTube takes off and it doesn't even make sense for me to do it anymore, then I'll get out. But I enjoy it. And so I don't necessarily enjoy the long hours, but overall, I really, really enjoy what I do. And that's something, I hadn't always enjoyed what I did. I always worked, when I was young, worked jobs that I had to work, not necessarily ones that I wanted to do, and it didn't necessarily pay well. Well, I don't have that problem now, but the difficult part is balancing every single thing and all my passions and my family. And so, and creating content, you know what I'm saying? And so, I'm even struggling from the standpoint of I just recently started another YouTube channel with my brothers called For the Win. And it's a sports channel. And so it's just hard to make time for every single thing. I got so much going on all over the place. And so it makes it exponentially difficult to balance everything where everything can be successful. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a jack of all trades. I feel like I'm a jack of all trades and a master of nothing. And my goal is to master everything. But the only way you can master anything else is to first master yourself. And so, as you see, my son in the back. That being said, man, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. If you stayed to the end of this video, I really appreciate you. You're a real one. What I'm going to be doing is going to be documenting the journey. So every week I'm going to post my weight, and I'm going to show you, my before or my after or my current body composition. My goal ultimately is really just to transform myself, but I'm documenting it so that you can witness it. And if you witness it and you enjoy what you see, hopefully it inspires you to work on becoming your best you. That's my goal. My goal is to work on becoming my best me so that I can inspire you to become your best you. Mind, body, and spirit. And if we can encapsulate all of those things in this journey, then you will 100% improve and love the person that you're becoming. And so I want to fall in love with the person that I'm becoming. And even just taking this time now to make this video, I am absolutely ecstatic. I feel amazing. I am happy. I'm excited. And you're going to get a whole lot of energy. I'm just going to document the journey. I am committed to posting at least one time a week. I want to post twice a week, but at least one good quality video, maybe 10 minutes long, 10-minute episode every single week, just showcasing what I'm doing, what I'm eating, and maybe even when I'm on the road in my truck doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? So join me in the journey. Stay tuned. It's a lot of great things to come, and I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
Yeah. yeah, we pulling up, kicking in the front door, yeah. Say you bout that action, we know that's a front door, yeah. Say you make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro, yeah. If you really with the city, say what up, though, yeah. I've been rolling